Well, look, I think judging by his initial statements, there's never going to be a dull moment while he's president. It's going to be a very interesting time. All of us who follow world affairs will have a lot to be kept on our toes with. But we'll have to see. As far as India is concerned, I think basically the relationship is in good shape. The two countries had a very good relationship during his first administration, with one or two negatives, mainly to do with trade. But the second thing is there's already a rumor that he might be coming to India on a state visit, possibly as early as April. And if that happens, that will obviously be a very positive sign. On the question of his overall policies that affect Indians, one area is definitely going to be trade. That is always an issue for him. And I think there will be pressure on India to either reduce tariffs on American goods or to suffer high tariffs on Indian exports to America. That is an important consideration for us to worry about. Secondly, we have seen the concerns about illegal migration, not legal, but illegal migration in America. There are Indian legal migrants who should not be affected, but there are also a lot of illegal migrants who could be victims of a serious sweep by Trump to expel these people. And that could be worth watching, because these people will be coming back to India and there will be stories in the media and the world press about all of that. Third consideration might be that as the rupee depreciates, it has been depreciating steadily in the last few weeks and by substantial amounts of money. I think in the last couple of months it's gone down from 83 rupees and change to 86 rupees and now almost 87 now. So we're looking at very significant decrease. The only advantage for India of that will be if our exports increase. But if our exports are affected by new tariffs, then we'll have a cheaper rupee and at the same time no increase in exports. That could be calamitous. That too will have to be watched out.
What will be the effect on world order, present and future?
Well, the question of world order is one that people are very concerned about because of Mr. Trump's statements about things like Greenland and Panama Canal. And he has apparently taken some credit for the peace settlements, at least the initial peace deal between Israel and the Hamas group. And now he's saying that he will also end the war in Ukraine. Let us see. I mean, some things will be positive. Some may be less positive, but you have to understand that Mr. Trump functions in the context of a global system. For example, if Denmark is not interested in selling or ceding Greenland to the US, I don't see what the US can do about it. Denmark is a friendly country and a NATO ally for the US. I can't imagine that the US can take Greenland by force. Similarly, the Panama Canal was handed over by treaty going back to 1980. To the people of Panama, the government of Panama. It's now Panama's. I'm not sure that there's anything anyone can do to cancel a treaty 45 years later without having to go to war, which I don't imagine the US is going to do. So a lot of this may be talk. It may not necessarily be something that will affect the actual situation in the world. But as I said, never a dull moment. Let's wait and see how these things actually play out in practice.